Hectic.
So before he went to exile, this was actually his home. And what we basically do at the OR Tambo Cultural Precinct, we have children that are ambassadors of the precinct. We have programs that are established for the high schools as well as the primary schools. So we do have kids that come here on a daily basis. We do have programs that we run. The children normally come here to do their assignments. So we've got people, we've got eco guides as well that actually help the children with their homeworks, topics such as wetlands, ecosystems, biomes. So that's basically what we cover. And we also cover historic heritage, especially OR Tambo, because at the Narrative Center, that is actually where we exhibit the history and life of OR Tambo. And also to eliminate carbon footprints, most of the material that is used here is actually recycled material because this is a green building. So our precinct is divided into 4 categories. We've got the environmental center, we've got the narrative center, and we have a lovely outdoor amphitheater which accommodates about 300 people. You can have weddings, you can have school tours, anything actually, any celebration. So we do also accommodate those. So at the corner of every building is a JoJo tank that is meant to capture the rainwater, which will automatically flow into the JoJos. And then we've got storages. Once the JoJos are full, the water will run to the storages where we use the water to actually water the gardens, flush the toilets and things like that. And then again, we've got 3 types of waters, which is the one that I've just indicated. That will be the rainwater. We've got the black water that we use. So the black water would be when you go to the toilet, you flush after you've done your number 2. So that we call the black water that we use to produce methane gas, which will then in future use to power up the stoves in the kitchen. And then the gray water would be water that is contaminated. Also, we store it up and then we use to flush toilets and then we use to water our gardens. From being a teacher, a science and math teacher, to being a lawyer and then eventually becoming a politician. So it just tells you how much motivated he was to learn. And not only that, even as he was in exile, he actually got funding for other ANC freedom fighters in the olden days to actually go to school and get an education. So he was very much focused on education, as well as his wife, because right here in Watville, we've got an Adelaide Memorial Center. It's an adult center, you know, for people who had never had an opportunity to go to school. So it's an opportunity for adults to go and learn because they were very much passionate about education. So that's the kind of a man that he was.
Hectic.